Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, the Hut, and welcome back to the Baseball Hut 2. And hopefully you like this video and hit that subscribe button. In this video we're going to talk about what Major League Baseball is doing. They're going to probably put a lot of our teams on these streaming services. Obviously in the last couple of years, some of these teams are losing packages where some fans don't have the ability to watch their teams. That's very troubling, but I think a lot of these teams are going to be going on to the streaming services. And I would mention as an aside that the WWE, which is World Wrestling Entertainment, they are on Netflix. And I bring that up because I think that's where all these sports are going. And MLB, according to New York Times, is negotiating with Netflix, ESPN, NBC, Apple for possible broadcast packages, according to sources. Now, if you're a person that can't afford that, this is going to be a problem. So I'm going to go through this in this monkey crap report. This report here, and go through it. Major League Baseball executives are in negotiations that could result in new broadcast packages in relationships with Netflix, ESPN, NBC, and Apple, according to officials briefed on the discussions. Now, what's interesting is that ESPN just completed a deal with the NFL. Basically, the NFL is going to prop up ESPN. And that's Disney. So Disney is being propped up by the NFL. Be interesting to see how they present the NFL with the mouse being so tightly involved now there. NBC, Peacock, and Apple TV Plus are considered the top contenders for Sunday Night Baseball and first round playoff games. Well, that's troubling, especially Apple TV Plus. While ESPN could add weekday games and a bigger daily digital presence, the officials said. Netflix has emerged as a potential home run derby destination. I'm not big on the home run derby. I don't know about you folks. No deals have been finalized and talks are active, creating an opportunity for other platforms to jump in. All the contracts are expected to be there for 3 seasons. MLB declined to comment. The main rights in play are the ones ESPN opted out of in February, including the home run derby, Sunday Night Baseball, and 8 to 12 first-round playoff games per year. MLB had 3 seasons remaining on that deal with ESPN, which was paying on average $550 million per year. ESPN is now after a new set of rights. MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred mentioned having a deal done by the All-Star break. Now, he and the league's top negotiators are trying to divvy up and create more inventory to reach the $570 million mark owed to MLB for the upcoming year. The value of these deals escalates over time, so the number MLB is trying to match is slightly higher than the annual average it was receiving from ESPN. While Manfred called ESPN a shrinking platform immediately after the spring training divorce, it appears as if MLB may stay in business with the company. See, the problem with ESPN is it's so political. That's the problem with it. That's why it's shrinking. People don't want to be told that they're racist. They don't want to watch these men competing with women. So you wonder why? And then the idea that the NFL is propping them up, they're crazy. Let them die out. ESPN is a dinosaur, to be honest with you. A weekday package could keep ESPN in the baseball business, while the network is also interested in MLB.com, the league's crown jewel that offers out-of-market games for all of its teams. ESPN chairman Jimmy Pitaro has repeatedly stated his interest in local games as the network launches its new direct-to-consumer product next week. Netflix has emerged as a strong contender for the home run derby, which Bloomberg recently reported. Netflix is into eventicizing, and the derby may fix its strategy. It could also add World Baseball Classic rights in Japan, which Puck first reported. Meanwhile, Apple and NBC Peacock appear to be the final contenders for the Saturday Night Baseball package and presumably playoff games. Apple already pays $85 million annually for exclusive Friday doubleheaders. It is possible MLB could split Sunday night in the playoffs. MLB also has a national Sunday late morning package with Roku worth $10 million per season. The terms of the deals are expected to be for 3 years, as MLB's goal is to have all its rights, including the World Series and the playoffs, open for bidding in the 2029 season. At the 2028 Fox and TNT sports deals with the league will conclude. With the World Series available, MLB hopes to reset its national market with his deals. I hope to God they get off of Fox. Because I'm sick of hearing John Smoltz boring the hell out of us during these games. Get some better broadcasters in there. They suck. It's not like 30 years ago when they first went on Fox. They suck. There's no Joe Buck there. You know, there's no Lewin there, Mark Lewin there, whatever the hell his name was. Although he was weird, he just like stared into the camera when people talked. It was very strange. But I'd like to know what you think. Not really, but we'll talk about it in the comment section. You can write to me what you think about this stuff, and of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut too. And I'll see you later.